All right. So, hello. This is weird. I've never done this before. Okay, so I'm about to do my makeup. I'm gonna start off with my Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover because I washed my face with our 3-in-1 Mary Kay facial cleanser, and I still had eyeliner and mascara on my face. So I'm going to get all of that off. Look at that. That's after I wash my face. Okay. So now I'm going to start by doing my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows first because I can work around them with the rest of my makeup. So what I do is just I start at the front of it and I make sure I get a pretty good amount of the powder. I've been using powder instead of a pencil mostly because it is easier to maintain and easier to apply, and it looks just better. It doesn't look as drew on. If you can hear in the background, my son's playing the game. It's his 5th birthday today. Yay! Happy birthday, Drake. We're getting ready to go over to my sister and her husband's house because it's his birthday today actually too. So they share birthdays. Okay, so once I get my eyebrows done, I take a Q-tip and then I just go over the top and the bottom of my eyebrow because, geez, I can't even get a good spot right here. And also on this right here. The beginning of my eyebrow, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go around and get my little mirror. So the way everything's set up right here is just not going. It's not flowing. So. I got a baby Yoshi, Mommy. Did you? Yep. So this would be much better to kind of, yeah, see, now I can, you can see what I'm doing. Sometimes I do take the eyeliner pencil and just do the ends of my eyebrows because this one, it's got a very thin amount of hair. So the eyeshadow or powder just sits there. And I like it to be a little darker. Okay, so then I take my concealer. Wait, let me fix this bottom part. I took too much off. Okay, so I take my concealer and I put it underneath my eyebrow. And over the top of it, and this is just gonna help the eyebrow to look set, I guess you could say. And then I just have these sponges, little triangular sponges. I dab and slightly wipe, but mostly dab the concealer into my skin. I think I wipe more so on top of my eyebrow than I do the bottom of it. But if you can see, I don't really like the resolution of my computer. Then I also take the sponge and wipe concealer in the middle to straighten up my eyebrows at the beginning. This is kind of not straight. Alright, and then I call it an applicator, but it could be an eyebrow brush, whatever. But I take this little thingy. It's like how the mascara brushes look. And I brush my hairs up. And then just kind of slide them over. Just so the hairs aren't sticking every which way. Alright. Now I'm going to take my eyeliner, and don't worry, the next video I do, I'll have all Mary Kay makeup products because they're coming in, I think, by UPS today. I can't find my sharpener because I have a pencil. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to sharpen my pencil real quick. And then I like to do the wing. I've done the wing for, I don't know, years. It's really natural for me to do since I've been doing it for so long. But I know a lot of people have a little trouble with it. So I just take my middle finger and I hold the corner of my eye a little tight, not too tight, you don't want to hurt yourself. And then I start in the middle, or the front of my eyelid, and just draw my line all the way out. And then just a little swoop, and look, you have a wing. You can do it as big, as little as you want. I do it a little longer because I just do it a little longer. So I'm going to do it again to my right eye. Get my line. And you can also do your wing as thick as you want it to. And then I just take a Q-tip is like girl's best friend when it comes to makeup. It's like an eraser. You could just use it to wipe off anything and everything, really. Okay, that one's kind of thick, so I'm going to thicken this one. I can't ever get those the same size. So what I like to do, I was told people shouldn't match their eyeshadow to their clothes, but I like to do it anyway. And it doesn't look that bad, I don't think. So I have this little Emerald Noir eye color palette by Mary Kay. And it's got 2 different shades of green and 2 different shades of, well, 3 really different shades of brown. The middle one is more of a golder, and dark brown, and then you have your light brown, and I use that as my transitional color at the top of my eyelid. So I'm going to take my brush. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to take the golden brown from the middle, and what I do is I start on the inside of my eye, like right on top of the eyeliner. The eyeliner line, I should say. Don't do it on, I mean, you can do it on top of the eyeliner, but I like using my eyeliner on the top of my eyelid to make my makeup look bolder. So I just get that all across my lid, and I only go halfway, or maybe 3/4 way of my eyelid. And I'm gonna do the other one, just because I sometimes use 3 colors, sometimes I use 4 colors of eyeshadow. It just depends on how I'm feeling. So I got that on there. And sometimes I use the same brush, sometimes I don't use the same brush, but I'm going to use a thicker brush to apply the eyeshadow to the end of my eyelid. And I'm going to use the lighter green color because it matches my shirt more than the dark green color does. And I just put that at the end. So I just start where I stopped with the first eyeshadow color and then continue on from there. And really, you just play around with some makeup just to see what colors look good on you and what colors look good with each other. That's really the only way you'll get comfortable with wearing more than one shade of eyeliner or eyeshadow, or more than 2 shades of eyeshadow, and more than one way to wear the eyeshadow. So then I just make sure I got my eyeshadow evenly spread on my eyelid, and then I'll take the brush and do it like this into the eyeshadow so I can do into my crease, the crease of my eye right here. And I'll put that second color that I use at the end in that crease. I don't put too much, especially if it's a darker color, because I don't want that to take over all of my eyeshadow. And sometimes you get it to where you get it over the first eyeshadow color, and you gotta go and fix that. So you just apply a little bit more of your first eyeshadow color, and you're good. It mixes in with the other color, but that's the beauty of wearing more than one color of eyeshadow. You mix it all in all the time. I'm hungry again. Okay, baby. Okay. Uno momento. Okay, so now I'm going to take the same brush. Well, no, same brush I had, just different end. So I guess this is what the most, what is that called? The most used eyeshadow brush, something, I don't know. And then I'm gonna get this right under my eyebrow, just like I would have if I was putting concealer on. Just get it right under there and lightly smooth that in. And you just take that from underneath your eye, begin the top, underneath the front of your eyebrow, all the way to the back. And the same with the other eyebrow. Or the other eye, starting at the beginning of your eyebrow. Oh my goodness. And you can mix that color as far down as you want, as high up as you want. Sometimes I go over the color that's at the end of my eye, and sometimes I don't, but right now I'm going to because it's a little bolder color. So I'm going to make it a little toned down. So now I'm going to apply another layer of eyeliner over top of the eyeliner I already did, just because you get eyeshadow on it when you apply your eyeshadow. And then sometimes I mess up my wing and I take my Q-tip eraser and fix it. Mommy? Yes, baby. I need to find a red house so I can get a mushroom house so I can get a power saw. Okay. You didn't go to a different world yet or no? No. Are you going to? Yeah. Okay. Well, the only thing I had to beat Bowser this first thing, but it's too hard. Okay. Okay, and sometimes I'll use eyeshadow on my waterline. I'm going to end up getting different. You gotta wait just a minute, baby. Different colored eyeliners, so I don't have to use as much eyeshadow. Oh look, this is way better. Why didn't I think of this? At least you can see it. You see my mirror? Hi.
What is it inside there?
Chicken tenders.
I said chicken and you said chicken.
Okay, so next video I do, I'm definitely going to pick some better lighting. Careful, baby.
Where's my hair?
It's hot, baby. So sometimes when I take the color eyeshadow and put it on my waterline, I try to make sure I don't have any extra or excess eyeliner underneath my eye. And then when I do use eyeshadow on my waterline, I use my eyebrow brush because it's got that slant, so it just fits on my waterline easier. Okay, so I'm gonna take the same color. Well, you know what? I might use. Let me see how the dark green looks. Okay, I'm gonna use the dark green on my waterline. And you want to be careful with this part of your eyes because it's the thinnest skin on your face. So if you pull it down, you know, it's gonna go down. So I have a hard time with remembering this because I'll just go and snatch my face down. But so I'm trying to learn how to hold it or push it out. If you push into it, your eye will get a little puffy, and that way you can apply it to your waterline without pulling your skin down. And then I just dab it onto my waterline. and as well as at the threshold of my eyelid, my eyelashes. You're gonna get eyeshadow in your eyes if you do it like this, if you're not as careful, or if you don't take your time. Sometimes I don't take my time and I just get eyeshadow in my eye. Like, I done got so much makeup in my eyes over the years. So since I'm using this green as my waterline color, you gotta eat first, baby. I'm gonna take some of it and put it underneath my wing.
This thing is already opened.
And I'm gonna just make like a wing with the eyeshadow.
Mommy.
No, baby, I don't want any. Thank you. And then this is the tricky part because you're gonna be putting your concealer underneath your eyes after you've already put your color on your waterline. So you want to take your concealer and work out and down instead of just dots. You want to do this and not this. So I'm going to take that all the way out by my wing, all the way up to the side of my nose, underneath my eye, and then I just put concealer on my blemishes, my chin, the front of my neck, on my nose, and right here. I don't know why I do all this, but I do.
Mommy?
Yes, baby?
He looks like Mr. Krabs.
Does he? Okay, and so then again, you want to dab. Don't wipe. Dab and push. Sometimes I'll work in circular motions, just like when there's a big spot of concealer. And I want to work it in, so I just go in circles like that. And if you're not a big makeup wearer and don't want to take the time to sit here and do your makeup for what am I on 20 minutes now? I mean, obviously, I know we all have kids, most of us anyway, and we're going to have to get up and do stuff for our kids. That's what takes me so long. You know, as you can see, I just got up and made Drake lunch, but that didn't take too long. So I bring the excess concealer around my mouth. I don't put any there, but I'll smooth it in. And then I'll get under my neck. Dab and push, dab and push. And then I'll work my way up to my forehead. Hold on. Okay, so I have a feeling my eye, like this is my little Mary Kay mirror. Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm gonna fix my eyebrows real quick. I'm like an eyebrow stickler.
What the heck are you calling me?
A stickler?
Why?
Because I'm like, I have to have my eyebrows good or it's gonna bother me.
What's gonna bother you?
Because I'm gonna feel like they don't look right.
I haven't found the house.
You haven't found a house
I
yet?
found the
You
house!
did? There you go. And then I'll just take my sponge and go over the extra powder. Take my applicator eyebrow brush. Yes, baby?
The house
Why not?
Because remember I had to beat Bowser first.
Oh, right. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna...
In the woods. Found the house in the woods. I don't know what to do on this one.
I fix.
This one is real hard.
Alright, baby, just go to something else right now. Fix my color wing over here. And a little at my eyebrow threshold. I don't know why I'm calling it that, but that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so now I have this lovely mineral powder from Mary Kay. Mineral powder foundation. And I love it. It makes me feel like I don't even have that much makeup on, and it's light and it's airy. So if you need some, hit me up. It's only $20. So I take my Mary Kay Mineral Foundation Powder brush, swivel it in the powder, tap it, and start at my nose and work my way out. And I just do round sweeping motions to get the foundation evenly on my face and all down my neck. You want to make sure your foundation is blending in, so you have to get it on your neck and your face. When I do it underneath my eyes, I'll do the corner. I guess you really can't do a corner. I'll do the ends of the brush and take it just like that. And you can do how much you want. It just depends on the amount of coverage you need or want. When it comes to the top of my eyebrows, my skin is fairly lighter than everywhere else, so I'll do what I do underneath my eyes, and I'll use the end of the brush and apply the foundation over the top of my eyebrows. Okay. So if everything is copacetic, then I will take my Lash Intensity mascara by Mary Kay. These are only 15 bucks. Works wonders. If you need it, hit me up. So, oh, I'm so sorry. You're supposed to swirl, not pump, twirl. I'll just take the mirror out. And I go over the top of my eyelashes because of the powder foundation that comes off, the excess. So I start by going over the top of my eyelashes, and then I'll do the bottom.
Oh, I'm winning!
Oh, and then sometimes you get mascara on your eyelid.
I'm winning, Mommy!
Good job, baby! And then you have to fix that with more eyeshadow. So I stop doing that, and I get my eyeshadow brush and my eyeshadow, and I fix that problem. But then I gotta go to the other side and apply another.
I'm so close.
There you go, just to make it even. I'll finish this eye.
My game even knows my turtle's name.
Oh, and then guess what? It does?
Yeah.
I got mascara on this part of my eyeshadow. Okay, so That's taken care of. So the other eye. Apply the mascara on the top of my eyelashes. And then work my way at the bottom. I feel like I take a lot of time on my eyelashes just because I want to make sure they're not stuck together. I want to make sure they all have eye mascara on it because I feel that the eyelashes just give your makeup everything. That's why it's applied last, right? So before I do my bottom eyelashes, I like to apply eyeshadow in the corner of my eye. Baby, can you chew with your mouth closed, please? Sorry, I just had to go over this one. So sometimes the mascara hardens and you try to fix something and you end up messing it up more than fixing it. So now I'm going to take my eyebrow brush. I use it for almost everything when I do my makeup. And I have this makeup mat that I just wipe all my eyeshadow off of. It's completely washable too. I got it from Walmart. So I'm going to then go and take the lighter brown, the more gold that I used for the first eyeshadow, and I'm going to put that on the inside of my eye and a little under the bottom. Alright, and then I'm going to do the bottom eyelashes. I'm still getting ready, baby.
When you're done getting ready, you okay? Hi, Mommy?
I told you we have to go. And then a lot of times I get mascara at the bottom of my eye. So I'll show you my trick in a minute. And if you're the type of person that you're not comfortable with mascara, putting it on at all, applying it anywhere, top lashes, bottom lashes, just take your time. You don't have to wear the mascara on your top and bottom lashes. I got this thing going on with my mouth because it allows my face to stretch so I can get to my eyelashes better. So I just make sure they're all covered, they're all straight. I'm going to go back to the other side, make sure it's all copacetic too, still. Okay, so then when I get mascara under my eyes, I take my concealer, and this time I use dots. I'll just dot it under there. Oh, this is the other color, but that's okay. I dot it because I can use it as a highlighter too. I dot it under there after the mascara has dried, because if you do it while the mascara is still wet, you're just going to smear it. So then I take my sponge that I dropped, so I'm going to get another one. I feel like getting that one now. And then I'm just going to push up and sweep the concealer in. See, I push under my eyelashes so you can see my eyelashes on top of the sponge, because you don't want to get the concealer on your eyelashes, because then you'll have to, guess what, do your eyelashes again, and then guess what, you might get mascara on your face, and then guess what, you're back to square one. So there I go. Alright, I'm all done. So that took me 35 minutes. Which is alright. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to fix a lot of stuff next time. So, let's see if you can see my face now. See? And this is Makeup by Corey. My Mary Kay makeup life. Thank you. Now I have to fix my hair so you can see really how glam I look when everything is everything. Everything is everything. I think that's a song. Okay, so how about I just stand here and do it? You can see all up in the kitchen. Toodles.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I think I can get it. Just a second. Okay, so you're just going to be stuck with me for another couple minutes. So I don't know what's going on with my cursor. I can't find it.